WWE just handed Liv Morgan the entire company on a silver platter, and a massive chunk of the WWE universe is absolutely losing their minds over it. We're talking Royal Rumble winner, WrestleMania main event challenger, a record-setting music video released days before the show of shows, a paper magazine cover shoot, a $1,925 meet and greet that made fans want to throw their TVs through the wall. In the span of just a few months, WWE has transformed Liv Morgan from a member of a faction into the face of their biggest event of the year, and the internet has been on fire ever since. Some people are screaming that she doesn't deserve it. Others are calling it the greatest character evolution in women's wrestling history. And the most dangerous part? WWE does not care what either side thinks because they are doubling down hard. So before you write your angry comment below, or before you share this video to prove a point to your wrestling friends, sit down. Because what WWE has done with Liv Morgan in 2026 is more calculated, more deliberate, and more controversial than anyone is giving them credit for. And we are going to break down every single piece of it right now. It all began in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. Morgan entered the Women's Royal Rumble match at number 14 and went the distance, winning the bout on her 9th attempt by last eliminating runner-up Tiffany Stratton. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/article/liv-morgan-breaks-controversial-144042803.html, her 9th attempt. Let that number breathe for a second. 9 times, Liv Morgan had entered that match and come up empty. 9 times she had been this close and walked away with nothing. And on her 10th try, in front of a massive crowd in Saudi Arabia, she did what many people had written off as impossible. She won. She went the distance. I've had every position. Runner-up, but never a winner until tonight, so it feels exactly how I thought it would. You don't do this match more than everyone else and not win it, you know? Sports Illustrated, https://www.si.com/fannation/wrestling/wwe/liv-morgan-reflex-on-wwe-royal-rumble-victory, she said afterward. And you would think that would be a moment of universal celebration. A veteran finally getting her due. The story of perseverance that WWE loves to tell. But no, because in the middle of that victory, Liv Morgan did something that ripped the fanbase straight down the middle. Midway through the chaos, Morgan shockingly eliminated her Judgment Day tag team partner, Raquel Rodriguez, a move that shocked fans and raised questions about tension within the faction. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/article/liv-morgan-breaks-silence-controversial-144042803.html, she eliminated her own partner, her own ally, the woman she had tagged with, fought with, and called family. And the online reaction was immediate. Fans who already had complicated feelings about Morgan's position on the roster saw this as confirmation that she was willing to step on anyone, ally or enemy, to get to the top. Others argued that's exactly what the Royal Rumble is. That it's every person for themselves and Liv was simply playing the game better than everyone else. Morgan argued that Raquel already has her title shot and that there's no animosity between them, saying Raquel is not selfish. Sports Illustrated, https://www.si.com/fannation/wrestling/wwe/liv-huge-wwe-royal-rumble-victory. Whether you buy that explanation or not, one thing was undeniable: the win was real, the moment was massive, and WWE was about to go all in on Liv Morgan if the Royal Rumble win lit a match. The meet and greet pricing poured gasoline on an entire building. Liv Morgan announced a meet and greet session to be held on the March 30, 2026 episode of Raw at Madison Square Garden, with the listed price at $1,925 per person. ITR Wrestling, https://itrwrestling.com/news/absurd-beyond-face-face-fan-face-face-face-face-face-is-meetup-is-revealed, $1,925. Nearly $2,000 to spend a few minutes with a wrestler at a TV taping. The reaction online was exactly what you'd expect: absolute carnage. Fans pointed out how TKO is charging them high, arbitrary costs for something that won't last a long time. They noted that the price range should deserve something very special, with one fan joking that the Judgment Day member better turn water into wine for them. ITR Wrestling, https://itrwrestling.com/news/absurd-beyond-face-face-fan-face-face-face-is-meetup-is-revealed. And here's where it gets interesting, because this isn't just about a meet and greet price. This pricing reflects something much bigger. WWE and TKO are positioning Liv Morgan as a premium product. This isn't the pricing of a mid-card talent doing a signing at a convention. This is the pricing of a crossover star. This is the pricing of a Cena, a Reigns, a Becky Lynch. whether it's justified or not, that is the tier WWE is placing her in. And the fury from fans isn't just about $1,925, it's about the statement that number makes. It says, Liv Morgan is now one of our biggest draws. And a section of this fanbase fundamentally disagrees. Now let's talk about the actual wrestling, because the build to WrestleMania 42 between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vawker has been one of the most compelling feuds of the entire year, and even people who don't like Liv Morgan have had a hard time looking away from it. Stephanie Vawker interrupted Liv's interview and struck a nerve by claiming Morgan hadn't earned her position. WWE, https://www.WWE.com/shows/WrestleMania/Saturday-20266/Stephanie-Vakr-VS-Liv-Morgan, that one sentence, "You haven't earned this," ignited everything. Because it's not just a wrestling promo. It's the argument that every Liv Morgan detractor makes online, every single day. Vawker became the voice of the skeptics. And Morgan became the fighter who had to prove them wrong. Speaking with Paper Magazine, Morgan stated, "I love it because honestly, Stephanie and I really have no business together other than, I want your championship. I think that we've made it really personal and really physical. They know we do not like each other. I think they know it's on sight when we see each other." WrestleTalk, https://wrestletalk.com/news/Liv-Morgan-Stephanie-WWE-WrestleMania-42-Feud, that kind of authentic fire in a promo cannot be manufactured. And the physical violence between these two has been real in a way that makes you sit up and pay attention. Morgan had fans worried after she took a vicious-looking impact on the April 6 episode of WWE Raw. The injury occurred during a backstage segment involving Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Stephanie Vawker. Vawker rushed in and shoved Morgan toward Perez, who took the brunt of the impact as they smacked heads, with the contact being audible and both dropping to the ground immediately. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/articles/liv-morgan-shows-off-nasty-142201735.html. Both Morgan and Perez were reportedly placed in concussion protocol, and with WrestleMania just over a week away, fears arose about Liv's availability for the show. Sports Illustrated, https://www.si.com/fan-nation/wrestling/WWE/new-updates-on-Liv-Morgan-Vacr-WrestleMania-42-openers. But this is Liv Morgan in 2026. She showed off bruising from recent attacks and made it clear she isn't backing down, saying, "She should have killed me," as a warning directed at Vawker, framing the damage as motivation rather than weakness. Ringside News, https://www.ringsideinnews.com/Liv-Morgan-warns-Stephanie-Vacr-before-WrestleMania-42, and then just when you thought WWE couldn't make the Liv Morgan conversation any louder, they dropped a music video. Morgan released a song titled Trouble on Monday, April 13, just days before her Women's World Championship match against Stephanie Vawker on night 1 of WrestleMania 42. The video leans hard into provocation. She appears in an "I Heart Trouble" t-shirt, lights a car on fire, wrecks a game of pool, and gets a tattoo. L Ballad, https://www.l-ballady.com/1691249, a music video, a song called Trouble, days before WrestleMania. That is not a wrestler promoting a match. That is a celebrity promoting a brand. WWE is not building Liv Morgan into a women's champion. They are building her into a crossover entertainment figure, and the fanbase is split right down the middle about whether she deserves that platform. In a new shoot for Paper Magazine, Morgan rocks a red suit paired with bright blonde hair, holding a stick as part of an edgy concept. Fans were stunned by the transformation, with one person exclaiming "there's no way," and others comparing her new aesthetic to Lady Gaga. ITR Wrestling, https://itrwrestling.com/news/fans-stunned-liv-morgan-looks-unrecognizable, Lady Gaga comparisons. Music videos, $1,925 meet and greets. Magazine covers. This is not a mid-card push. This is WWE betting their biggest night of the year on a woman that a significant portion of their audience insists they shouldn't. And that is the most fascinating, most debated, most rage-inducing part of this entire story. Because WWE has seen the discourse. They've watched the Twitter arguments and the Reddit threads and the YouTube comment sections exploding with debate. And their response has been to give Liv Morgan more exposure, more investment, more platform. WWE's own description of Liv Morgan reads, "Love her, hate her, cheer her, or boo her, what you'll always do is watch her." WWE, https://www.wwe.com/superstars/Liv-Morgan, and that is the cold truth that every person raging online about Liv Morgan's push needs to sit with. Whether you think she deserves this moment or not, you are watching, you are talking about her, you are sharing videos about her, you are commenting about her. You are proving WWE right with every single reaction you have, positive or negative, because attention is the currency of this business. And right now, in April 2026, heading into WrestleMania 42 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, nobody in the women's division is generating more attention than Liv Morgan. Morgan herself said, "Finally the bride and not the bridesmaid." WrestleTalk, https://wrestle-talk.com/news/liv-morgan-finally-bride-finally-royal-rumble-2026-win, 11 years in this industry. 9 Royal Rumble attempts before winning. Multiple title reigns. Injuries. Comebacks. Faction loyalty and faction drama. Liv Morgan has lived every version of the WWE journey, and now she is standing at the top of the mountain, bruised, battered, with a bump on her head and a music video dropping on YouTube, ready to challenge for the Women's World Championship at the biggest WrestleMania in years. Is she the most technically gifted woman on the roster? That's a conversation worth having. Is she the hardest worker? Also debatable. But is she, right now, in this moment, the biggest star WWE has in their women's division? The evidence says yes. And that is why fans are furious. Because some of them wanted it to be someone else. And WWE didn't care. They chose Liv Morgan anyway. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you think Liv Morgan deserves this WrestleMania spotlight, or did WWE give her too much too fast? Is the fan fury justified, or is this the greatest heel character in years doing its job perfectly? Let me know below. Smash that like button, share this with every wrestling fan you know, and stay locked into Wrestling News CC for all the WrestleMania 42 coverage. We are not done yet.